Hey, what's up? This is Alan from Eventide, and you're watching GearWire.com. We're here today with the Modfactor, the newest stomp box from Eventide, and I'm just going to go through some of the features, show you all the fun things that you can do with this pedal, and all the cool sounds that you can get out of it. Modfactor has over 25 great effects, and you can definitely get a lot of cool sounds out of this. So we're going to start out with tremolo, and show you some of the things you can do with that effect. That's kind of a classic tremolo sound. And what you can do is you can take a classic sound like tremolo with Modfactor and add some nuances that you can't do with a traditional actual tremolo. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Say you take the speed knob, right? And you want to move the speed knob up and down in real time like that, just to give a kind of a speed ramping effect, which is kind of, I don't know, it's different than what you'd expect out of a amp tremolo type of effect. But you don't have somebody that is going to stand there and do this with the speed knob the whole time. What the bottom row of knobs does, it turns knobs for you. So for example, the S-Mod knob controls the speed knob in the same way as if you were rotating it back and forth like that. And that the speed is now ramping up and down by itself because all I did was turn the S-Mod knob up. And in the same way, you can use the D-Mod knob to make the depth go up and down. So you have the S-Mod and D-Mod altering the values of the depth and speed knobs. And you get something that's completely different than what you started with just by cranking like those two knobs. And from there, you can start to create new sounds that are really unique and different than traditional effects like that. So we're still in tremolo, and one of the other things that you can do with Modfactor is change the wave shape of the effect. You can do that with every effect, and it's something that really changes the overall sound of the effect. So like I said, there's over 25 different effects, and then for each of those, you can have different wave shapes. There's tons of possibilities. So let's check out what you can do if you set tremolo to respond to how hard you play. And you do that by changing the shape knob to ADSR. So watch what happens here. What it's doing is fading in the volume every time I play a new note, which is kind of fun. It's the same thing as if you were to do that with your volume knob on the guitar, but it's like an auto swell type of effect. Another cool wave shape for the tremolo effect is square wave, because square wave really chops up your sound. It's a much more drastic sound than what I was using before with tremolo, which was a sine wave. And what you can do with the square wave is you can sync the sound to a beat or a drum machine. You can tap using the tap button here. It's basically turning a sound on and off. So it's a cool effect.